Hello and welcome to Rev Sports. I'm Gargi Raut, and I'm joined by our team in Paris, Boria Mujumdar, and the rest of the team will join us soon as well. When we look back on the performances by Indian athletes today, it's a bit bittersweet. Manu Bhaker being eliminated at the fourth position in the final, and Deepika Kumari losing out to the Korean archers and her semi-final spot. But as we analyze their performances, let's also remember to back our athletes through highs and lows because competing in the Olympics is no small feat. Boya, over to you first. Let's start with Manu. She's been incredible. We were all sure that we would get a medal today. She had it till the very last second, but of course, let's not also forget that she has already made history.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, there is no question. There is no question that this has been an incredible games for Manu. Kannan is joined, Abhijit has joined, so all of us are here.
Where are you?
It was. I'm in the NPC, just outside the NPC. So
Okay, I'll
uh,
come out of this.
yeah, come and join us at the thing. So Abhijit. So Manu was incredible. There you see Karan is I think on the way somewhere there to the hotel or something. But he's been absolutely Manu's been absolutely she's been special. Jaspal has been outstanding. Manu has been outstanding. The effort put in. I mean, look, listen into Kannan's interview, and that interview is instructive. She's actually saying in the interview she felt pressure. You know why? Because the point is in our country, with such starved of medals, our athletes, we don't have champions in our country. We are starved of medals. And these athletes are made to feel that all of a sudden people have an entitlement on them. That you are our representative, you've got to go and win this medal for us. I'm sorry, no. The fact is, for 4 years, you have not even woken up to support them except a handful of people, IOA, government, handful of people, foundations, the Go Sports kind of people, OGQ, Meraki, JSW, all of these foundations, of course the sports ministry, the IOA, the top scheme, the federations. Other than that, the number of people who follow and support Olympic sport is minuscule. These people wake up, 4 years left, they will again wake up in LA and they'll come and see why is Manu Bhaker not winning a medal? She's answerable. Deepika Kumari, why is Deepika Kumari losing to a 19-year-old? She's a four-time Olympian. I mean, really, four-time Olympics has to come at your thing or what? She has competed because she's able. The Korean archer, she pushed the Korean archer. She got a 688 in the ranking round. This Korean archer, Nam. Deepika pushed her. She was up 4-2. This is our problem in India. We don't celebrate athletes. We don't celebrate process. We celebrate medals. And the moment you don't win a medal, you're rubbish. You're rubbish. Why did Manu Bhaker come under pressure? Are? What do you mean? Why did Manu Bhaker come under pressure? Look at it today. There are many tweets. There are many posts. Manu Bhaker was under pressure. That is why the other Korean athlete was calm. You mean really? Two medals and one shoot off. And you're saying that Manu Bhaker come under pressure. Ask Kannan as well. I'm sure he will explain it as well. We really need a change in mindset in India.
We also saw the same shooter, in that last shoot off. She got under pressure. She was on the top till then. So, when we talk about Olympics, there's an insurmountable amount of pressure, and Kanan will be able to speak better about it because he's spoken to Manu recently, and he's been supporting her and watching all the matches. So, Kanan, over to you.
I think every match, every day when you train, I was speaking to a physio, her coach, of course, is my friend. I was speaking to the entire support staff. Pressure is not in a match. Pressure is there every day. When I work, there is pressure. There's work pressure. When you work, there's work pressure. A shoot-off is not about pressure. A shoot-off is also about luck. When you peaked once, won a medal, and then you step down. Again, you peak. Again, you win a medal. You have 1 day gap. Then you again come and train. Yesterday, she shot brilliantly, 590. You're a human body. You are not a Ferrari car or a McLaren. It's not a machine. You're a human being. She's a young girl. She has no life. She has no cell phone, no social media. She has not spoken to her mom. I'm telling you something today which will shock you. Today, when all the interviews were being done, her mom made a call to me, video call. Manu se baat karao. When I went to give the interview, I was abused by some journalists. How dare you interrupt our interview? I said a mom wants to speak to the daughter. She wants to celebrate her medal. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I can't imagine my life without speaking to my family. And this girl is doing it because she does not want. She told them, don't come to Paris. Dad, mom. So, and we are talking about pressure. Isn't it pressure you don't speak to your parents, your brother, your relatives, your friends? There's so many people from Lady Shriram College in Delhi who are messaging me, when is she coming to India? She's not thinking about pressure. If she was under pressure in Tokyo, yes, COVID pressure, pressure of failure, but now there's no pressure. You are a human being. Don't treat a human being like a machine which will go on. No, even machines collapse. Even they need to go to the garage. It is not pressure. It is just that a shoot off. I will, okay, what I am talking is not probably 100% true. I got a call from the veteran shooter OCA acting president Raja Randir Singh. He said, I have not seen anybody like this in my 50 years. Someone who can again and again peak, and fourth place, he said, is a curse. Arjun Babut is a curse. Anyone who finishes in fourth place is a curse. I spoke to former ISSF vice president and former NRA president Raninder Singh. He said it is better to finish sixth or seventh, not fourth. It's a curse. So, we need to understand it is not pressure. How many people there? What is that margin? Can you imagine that hall today? A French girl was there, so they were clapping, they were being boorish, and Manu handled it. And when she came and sat on her chair, the coach, the lady coach, Mugbia, she was relieving her pressure on the shoulders because that is pressure. Her fingers are swollen. From here to here, it's all in spasm. She cannot take a tablet. She cannot take a massage because next day, if she takes a massage, next day she will not be able to step up. So next 2-3 days, she's just probably going to sleep. And even if she's on a flight to India in 2 days' time, she will be sleeping. That is the amount of cumulative fatigue. And here we are talking about pressure. If you don't know pressure, but आप घर में प्रेशर कुकर के अंदर हाथ डाल के देखना हाथ जलता है कि नहीं वो होता है प्रेशर दैट इज हाउ प्रेशर इज so don't say she can't handle pressure. If you say she can't handle pressure, means you don't know sport. Leave her alone. And I asked her again. I said, after such high, what will you do for 2028? 3 months break, not going to touch the weapon. After that, again come back. Again be fresh. Not get burnt out. This is what the plan.
Let me stop Kanan there. Let me stop Kanan there. I've been reading these tweets continuously. Can you all of you mute yourself because then the audio will be better. Mute yourself. Whoever is speaking, the others, let's mute ourselves. Manu came. Kanan only reported. Manu came to the mix zone and actually said after the second medal, Abhijit and Rohan reported. Sorry. After the second medal, that I hope people don't come and tell me something bad if I don't win the third medal. Can you imagine the mindset in India? I mean, why? 2 medals, 1 shootout. 2 medals, 1 shootout. And a shootout is like a pencil dot. That's what you lost by. And you're actually complaining, saying somebody can't handle pressure. Deepika Kumari. The Koreans are machines in archery. She was 4-2 up against the Korean girl. Won 7-2 tenors. That's why she lost. This was the best Deepika Kumari shot in Tokyo, in Paris. She's in the top 8 of the world. She lost to the girl who's part of the team. Had she been playing another country because of the draw, she would have won. We will not understand this. We will not understand Nikhat Zareen bumping into a Chinese because of the problem between the IBA and the Olympic Committee, because of the Boxing Association being banned. We will not understand the draw. We will not understand any of this. We will say, "Arey medal nahi jeeta, bekar hai." Deepika Kumari, I was reading just now. Somebody has quote-tweeted mine, some idiot, and has said, "Fourth Olympics, bekar, rubbish." And you're like, are these people for real? They call themselves sports fans. You know what? From the comfort of their drawing rooms to have a smartphone with 140 characters on them, these people who masquerade as sports fans are absolute louts. They are jerks athletes of the highest order who have no understanding of sport. And that is my problem. And our problem is endemic. This is an Indian issue. Either you win a medal, if you don't win a medal, you're bogus. This has happened. Think about it. While I really appreciate Prime Minister Modi for the effort that the government has put in for sport, I appreciate the political class and the IOA. Think about it. Will the American president or the Prime Minister call a medalist? Do you understand what pressure that is? In India, we are starved of champions. We are starved. There is one Manu Bhaker. One. There is one Neeraj Chopra. The Americans are giving $38,000 only for a medal as a as the price, and we will give some crores. Why? Please understand the issue, and then come and castigate your athletes. Deepika Kumari has made it to Paris. Basis her talent, she has qualified. She won the trials. She beat the others. She's the best we have. Bhajan Kaur and Ankita Bhakat. Don't just come and say everybody is bogus. That's not the way to treat your athletes.
I think there's too much of background noise from.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
now it's good.
I'm not sure which frame that is coming
I
from.
think it was from Kannan's background. So it's fine now.
Yes. But anyway, there are a lot of people asking about why the Korean coach was not there, was absent in Paris. Uh, do we have the answer to that?
I'm
No.
not sure, but just I'd like to talk about the Korean archery. I spoke to a few of the people when I went to the archery, and they said, they have so much of competition in in South Korea. Just like they have a great structure where they have leagues for archery, and then they said they get thousands of athletes are into the archery, like what we have for cricket in India. That's how popular is archery in South Korea, and they have involved so much of science and the technology stuff to help out how archery has done. If you see all the past Olympics, South Korea has been at the top. So, and they have taken all the efforts. So imagine how India is good in cricket. That's how archery, South Koreans are good in archery. So when you play against any South Korean archer, it's always going to be difficult because they have a great ecosystem and environment where and compared to India, I think we are still making progress. And you know let's not assume because reaching a quarterfinal itself is a good achievement. I mean, uh, I would say Deepika Kumari has tried her best to reach to the quarterfinal. Let's not. I mean, even if it's a fourth Olympics, it's unfair to say why she's not winning the medal. She's giving her heart out, and out of the three, she's one of the top three archers in India. That has made it to the Olympics, and when we should all be proud about it. Yes, she has not done well. She has not won a medal, but that's okay. But saying that archer में क्यों medal नहीं आता है, I think you have to understand the sport as well, how difficult it is.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Uh, there are still a lot of people, who are trolling the archery team in the comment section, on Twitter as well. But what can we do about that now? But when we talk about, if we look forward to the day that India will have, Lakshya Sen is playing today. Yes, if I'm not wrong.
No, he's playing
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Playing
Tomorrow morning,
tomorrow.
8:30
Tomorrow
a.m.
morning,
Paris
let's give
time.
you the
That's
okay. Yeah, Abhijit, go ahead.
Yeah. So tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Paris time. So which will be about noon India time. Lakshya will have his match. Then at 11:30 Paris time, Lovelina Borgen has her boxing for the final. Today, Nishan Dev is playing. His match is at I guess 8:30 p.m. Paris time, which probably would be after which will be tomorrow actually for India time. Then we also have a hockey match tomorrow against Great Britain. I think it starts around 10. I'm not exactly sure. 10 a.m. Paris time. Uh, yeah, so plenty of action tomorrow. Today, I would say is just a bit okay because now Deepika has not reached the middle round. The Nishan they only in action. There could be some athletes in the track and field event as well. Could be some of the qualifiers.
Yeah, and when we talk about
I'll,
Laksha, Boria,
I'll read out something for you.
yeah,
So a random tweet, because Trisha and I were just looking through some tweets. Somebody says, I'm not naming, overheard a group of aunties discussing Olympics in the metro and forget the sports, medals or the scores. One of them says, quote, नीरज चोपड़ा को मनु भाकर से शादी कर लेनी चाहिए. इंडियन बहुत अच्छा एथलीट हो जाएगा. This is India.
what?
This is India. You know, unfortunately, this is our understanding of sport, and this is what we bring to the table ahead of an Olympic Games. And this is not one random tweet. There are many, hundreds, thousands like this. Unless we improve our understanding of sport, and because we are starved of champions, it's a catch 22. You have one Manu, one Swapnil, one Sarabjot, one Deepika, and the moment they lose, you think it is your entitlement to start abusing them. And you start abusing them.
Let's talk about this taxpayer thing. Nobody's paying them.
Somebody says, I'm a taxpayer, so she's using my money. I'm sorry, she's not using your money. She's not using your money. She's been
He's
paid by the top
qualified.
scheme. She has qualified. That is why she's here. She has earned her right to be here. She has earned her right. Why don't you go tell the political class when they spend thousands and thousands of crores in election campaigning that please don't spend this money, this is my money. Show some courage, no? Show some courage. Go tell the political class. Say that, every party, that the thousands and thousands of crores that you use for electioneering and election pamphleteering and campaigns and all of that in India. मत करो यार. हमारा taxpayer का पैसा है. मत करो. For a change, why don't you go and say this to a lot of people कि मेरा पैसा है. And by the way, दीपिका तो आपके पैसे से आया नहीं है, मनु तो आपके पैसे से नहीं आया. तो गवर्नमेंट ने उसको टॉप स्कीम से बैक किया है. आज तो कई लोग गवर्नमेंट का पैसा है, कॉर्पोरेट का पैसा है. कॉर्पोरेट को जाके बोलो ना, जाके बोल दो कि भाई ओलंपिक गोल्ड क्वेस्ट मत करो, मनु भाकर को बैक. वीरेन रैस्किना को बोलो, लक्ष्य सेन को बैक मत करो, गलत हो रहा है. 117 एथलीट यहाँ आया है अपने दम पे. 117 एथलीट हमारे देश का शान है. एंड अगर आपको सेलिब्रेट नहीं करना है, मत करिए. एंड बाय द वे, मैथ्यू एब्डन विंस द डबल्स. रोहन बोपन्ना, मैथ्यू एब्डन, pair Matthew Ebden goes on to win the doubles here in
Yep.
Paris. So,
Yes. Just now.
I have been,
And Rohan
I
was
mean, I
there.
don't understand this. In 5 Olympic Games, I come here every day. In Rio, I used to come every day, and we did not win a medal till last. 2 medals. I think on the 16th or the 18th of August, and the Olympic Games started early. It was a pain, by the way. 2011-12, 8 test matches on the trot in cricket we lost. I used to be there every single day in England, every single day in Australia. And I used to think आज इंडिया फाइट करेगा. नहीं करता था. मैंने क्रिकेट छोड़ा नहीं है. मैं ओलंपिक गेम्स नहीं छोड़ा है. मैं हर दिन ओलंपिक गेम्स देखूंगा. हर दिन हर एथलीट को सपोर्ट करूंगा. बाय द वे, मैं बोल देता हूँ, कल रात को मेरे साथ सिर्फ सामने का बहुत लंबा बात हुआ है. बहुत लंबा. She messaged me saying, sir, hopefully I will be back. And I messaged her back saying, what is this hopefully? You will be. Because this is your time to support your athletes. अगर गाली देना है तो मत दीजिए. अगर सपोर्ट नहीं कर सकते हैं तो गाली मत दीजिए. That is the only request. I know there are a lot of comments there. I'm not even bothered by the comments.
But when we look forward, a lot of people are talking about Laksha versus Axelsen. Abhijit, when you think about this matchup, what are your thoughts right now? Because in the last match, Laksha beat the opponent purely by stamina and his incredible agility that he's built over time.
Yeah.
What do
See,
you think about
I've
Laksha?
seen. Yeah. See, let's be
Make
realistic.
noise.
Axelsen is incredible. Probably one of the greatest badminton player ever. I mean, absolutely in that. He's a tall, he covers the court quite easily. And I've seen, playing him at the All England Open. It's difficult, you have when he's such a tall person who goes to the crowd, covers the court so easily. It's going to be difficult for, Lakshan, but Laksha is on a roll, and you never know what Laksha can bring up tomorrow. Yesterday, me and Burida were talking. I've always told Burida that Laksha, his journey to the podium has never been easy. If you see, he don't win matches easily in straight games, but that's how it is. And when you're in the semi-final, I would give a 60-40 chance, 60 in favor of Axelsen and 40, and Lakshya can take down this guy. Okay, it's not impossible that Lakshya can't defeat him. Um, and yeah, it's quite possible, but at the moment, I just keep Axelsen a little favorite because he's in tremendous form, and because of the way he is looking out to the court is incredible. I mean, I've seen the guy playing. He was really good, incredible. But again, Lakshya can upset Axelsen as well. But a realistic chance, Axelsen slightly favorite against Lakshya.
Abhijit is being nice. Axel Sen is not slight favorites. Axel Sen is firm favorites against Lakshya. There is no question. There is no question. Is this really her husband? Gargi, can you send it to Shormishta's phone?
Yeah.
The message that you just send it to Shormishta's phone. Send me a message. He wants us to just me to take a look at it. Send it.
We've got comments.
No. No. But Axelsen is a firm favorite. Axelsen is Messi and Ronaldo combined of badminton. If Axelsen is on form, it is difficult for even Shi Yuqi to beat him. Lakshya Sen is playing the badminton of his life, no debate. But that doesn't make him favorites or anything. He's the underdog. But we have seen strange things happen at an Olympic Games. We have seen Iga Swiatek lose. We have seen Tai Tzu lose. We have seen Kodai Narauka lose. We have
We
seen
have seen
Shi Yuqi
Sachi lose.
lose.
We
We
have
have
seen
seen
Sachi
Shi
lose.
We've seen Sachi lose. So why not Victor Axelsen? So
Yes.
why not Victor Axelsen? We've seen Sachi lose. Yesterday, Kunbalu Zititsan from nowhere comes and takes out Shi Yuqi in 2 games, 21-10 in the second game.
Yep.
So why not Lakshya Sen? But he's an underdog. He will go in as an underdog and he will have nothing to lose. He will give it his all. And when somebody gives it his all and has nothing to lose, no pressure, then it's a different ball game at that point in time. So tomorrow morning will define India's campaign. Is it 8, 9, 10 in terms of medals, or is it 5 or 6? Hockey, Lavlina, Lakshya Sen. Lakshya Sen has 2 cracks.
And tonight, Nishant,
Tonight, it is Nishan Dev. So the next
14:15 hours.
18 hours will define if India will get to 8, 9, 10, because after that is Neeraj, there is Mira, there is 25-meter pistol in
Antim.
Vijay and Anish, there is Antim, there is Ritika Hooda. So that's there. So you want the 3 medals from Nishan Dev, you want it from Lavlina, you want it from hockey. If you get your 3, then you're still
Laksha.
there with your 9, 10 and your Laksha. If you don't get these, then you will be stopped at 6 or 7. So massive 24 hours coming up for India.
I just like to add here, for all our viewers, do keep following our own handle because we bring some inside updates which you'll not get while watching, on the broadcasters. Because yesterday we tweeted about how Lakshya had a bruises on his arm, his fingers. were cut while playing yesterday's match against CTC. So we have put that. So we give you inside information. It's just not the coach. It's not just the how he has played, the analysis, or the interviews. We give you inside edge information how it is difficult because he had several cuts on his fingers. Bureda was there with every one of us there. We were seeing in the mix zone how it is. The bruise was really bad, isn't it, Bureda? Yeah, the bruise on his right arm of the chest was really bad, and it was like fresh from the match. It wasn't like an old one.
Yeah, and
Guardian,
I
sorry, I'm
think
having my ice cream because it's pretty warm, and I'm quite
yeah.
quite disappointed with Manu. So we've not had breakfast. We were after shooting, we were after archery. So this is my first meal of the day at 3 p.m. So I apologize for having my lunch, brunch, breakfast, lunch combined at this point in time. So apologies for that.
No worries. And I think it's time for us to wrap up this show as well. Uh, I want you guys to, talk about final words on Manu because even if she did not get that medal today, that third medal today, she's been incredible. She's been incredible at just 22 years old. Her composure, uh, the way that she handled pressure throughout this tournament, I think it's been incredible. Abhijit, why don't you go first?
मैं थोड़ा बोलना चाहूंगा कि मनु करोड़ों में एक है, करोड़ों में एक है। आप ऐसे कितने एथलीट्स आप देखते हो जो एक ही ओलंपिक्स में 2 मेडल जीत पाए? कितना प्रेशर होता है एथलीट को फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल क्वालिफाई करने के लिए। ओलंपिक्स में क्वालिफाई होता है, उसके बाद आप ओलंपिक्स फाइनल में क्वालिफाई होते हैं, उसके बाद आप मेडल जीतते हो। तो मतलब मनु ने जो किया उसके लिए शब्द भी नहीं है कि शब्द से परे से उनका नाम ना सुवर्ण अक्षरों में लिखा जाएगा इंडियन स्पोर्ट्स में, क्योंकि नॉर्मन प्रिशफोर्ड ने चलो 1900 ओलंपिक्स में जीता था भारत के लिए 2 मेडल, बट मैं कहूंगा कि मनु का शायद उनसे बड़ा है, क्योंकि थ्री फाइनल्स 3 फाइनल्स में पहुंची, ब्रॉन्ज मेडल थोड़ा मार्जिन से उनका हो गया, लेकिन इनक्रेडिबल मनु मनु। वो एक कहावत है कि जैसे जैसे कोई नहीं, एक सीरियल था बहुत सालों पहले, मैं कहूंगा मनु जैसे कोई नहीं, एंड मनु तुसी ग्रेट हो, इनक्रेडिबल। मेरे पास शब्द नहीं है, क्योंकि इतना कुछ उन्होंने अचीव किया है इस ओलंपिक्स में। स्पेशली मुझे मतलब मैं जब टोक्यो ओलंपिक्स कवर कर रहा था तो जो जो सब कुछ देखा था कि मनु एक भी फाइनल नहीं पहुंच पाई थी। हमने सारे उनके उनके इवेंट्स किए थे, लेकिन और उस सेटबैक के पास आके ये मेडल जीतना, हैट्स ऑफ। ये मीराबाई चानू की भी सिमिलर काइंड ऑफ स्टोरी है, क्योंकि रियो ओलंपिक्स में उन वो आई डोंट नो स्टैट्स था या क्लीन तक मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है, वो लिफ्ट भी नहीं कर पाई थी एक। एंड देन उसके बाद उन्होंने इतनी तपस्या की, मेहनत की, टोक्यो में उनका फर्स्ट मेडल आया। सेम मनु का भी है, लेकिन 2 मेडल और एक फोर्थ पोजीशन, हैट्स ऑफ टू यू मनु, वी आर द एंटायर कंट्री इज प्राउड ऑफ यू।
Gloria?
एंड आगे भी अभी तो बहुत वो यंग है, अभी भी बहुत सारे ओलंपिक्स है, बहुत सारे कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स, एशियन गेम्स, वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप, अभी तो बस शुरुआत है।
Gloria? Final thoughts on Manu?
I think what she's achieved is incredible. I think what she's achieved has taken her to the very highest echelons of Indian sport. I think Manu Bhaker has scripted history for India, 2 finals and 1 shootout. Abhinav Bindra articulated it beautifully this morning. All of us wanted a third, but Olympic medals don't come by the roadside. Olympic medals come after years and years and years of effort, and it was a shootout. Yes, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed at Arjun Babuta. I'm disappointed and pained at Manu Bhaker. I'm pained at Satvik and Chirag because these are medals that have gone down. But no words can express
Mixed
the
archery as
kind
well.
of achievement that Manu has done. So celebrate Manu Bhaker, but at the same time, keep fingers crossed for all of your other athletes. And I'm naming them here. Nishan Dev tonight, hockey, Lavlina, Laksha, Neeraj, Ritika Huda, Antim Pangal. These are realistic, Mirabai Chanu,
Mirabai.
realistic medal possibilities. So kindly support them and just don't go bonkers if somebody doesn't win a medal.
And on that note, we'll take your leave. Keep supporting our athletes and keep supporting Rev Sports. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.